The letter to the Hebrews continues to shed light on the definitive effect of the presence of Jesus Christ, his offering, his sacrifice once for all. And today we get this kind of argument of logic about the prophets of old and what they experienced of God's saving power and what there is still more to be experienced in Jesus. And they begin saying, I have not time to tell of Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah, David, Samuel, and the prophets. And yet the writer goes on to point out their success, their abilities of preaching and enduring difficulty and trials. And at the end, after all of that, saying, here's all the things that they experienced, all of the things that they accomplished. The writer then goes on and says, and yet all these, though approved because of their faith, did not receive what had been promised. God had foreseen something better for us, so that without us they should not be made perfect. And what he's referring to here is the definitive presence of Jesus Christ. What the prophets did not have access to was this particular manifestation of God's saving help in what Jesus had accomplished and how we are better off because we stand in the light of Jesus, having received the effects of his sacrifice and what he had accomplished. And it's played out today in a most dramatic way in the healing of the Gerasene demoniac, with great drama, with great power, that Jesus comes and can conquer even the most fearful. The gospel writer tells us at one point simply that no one was strong enough to subdue or control the man who was possessed. And then immediately Jesus arrives and things change. We see in Jesus what we cannot do for ourselves, what we might even think we have been given. There is still more as we continue to experience the effects, the saving help of Jesus. But that one definitive act, the moment of absolute salvation, the gift of heaven, that which we cannot ever produce or make for ourselves, we each have in store for us this promise that the Lord will do what we cannot do. And in the meantime, we pray, we implore the Lord's grace, we experience these glimpses of his saving help, his abiding presence, knowing that there is something yet to come. And that's what fuels our prayer, our devotion, our hope, and our longing for the things of heaven.